Genesis 1, I'm the all in all. From the first king that walked this globe to the last black slave they stole, I'm the all in all. Every living thing you see, all of those things exist in me. I'm the all in all. Supreme team, dominant gene, God in the physical. Rose from the bowels of hell, pardon my visual. Cremators doing their job when they get rid of you. Crabs in the bucket, mind state to kill a nigga too. Civil wars in the hood, letting hammers dance, playing with them pieces of steel, attract the ambulance or a prison bid. Now your daughter's sick, ain't nothing gangsta about leaving your seeds fatherless. So I study self and subtracted crime. It takes supreme mathematics to heal a grafted mind. For the 2 and the 3, you need the 1. The only way to get to the Father is through the Son. I met a lot of dudes on that used to shit. They come and go every day, I'm getting used to it. Far as self go, I'm planted on the square. They unlike to Allah, they planted over there. They don't respect the history, they don't recite degrees. Will we be using them both to reunite the seeds? Yellow to the brown, brown to the black. Accepted or rejected, you repel or attract. It's been over 50 years, he been gone so far. Now that's a powerful cipher. Peace to Allah.
Alright, peace y'all, this is God in them streets, and I got breaking news once again in Killa-delphia, where 2 people are dead and 1 person is in critical condition. Yes, right there in their neighborhood, a couple of doors down. They went to get Chinese food last night, and once again, black on black, violence, gun, murder took place.
Yeah, again, it's the fog of killing here in Philadelphia, suffered by this neighborhood in Kingsessing this morning. This is only about 5 hours past what happened here at the Shangri-La Chinese takeout last night at 11:28 p.m. Here is video we shot while police were here investigating a couple of hours ago. And we learned that 2 killers were seen on the store surveillance approaching just after a 19 and 20-year-old man came into the store. You're really stuck in there. There's no way out of there. There's 1 door in, 1 door out. And there was already a 43-year-old customer woman inside. She obviously doesn't look like a target. She's only shot once in the shoulder, but it was a fatal shot to her. The 19 and 20-year-olds both shot lots of times. 1 is dead. 1 isn't expected to survive.
We found a total of 16 spent shell casings. 8 spent shell casings were on the sidewalk right outside of the front door of this property. The other 8 spent shell casings were inside of the takeout area, right next to where the 3 victims were laying. We believe that at least one of these victims inside the Chinese takeout was targeted. The 2 victims, aged 19 and 20, the 19-year-old died, the 20-year-old is fighting for his life. They were both hit multiple times. So they possibly were both targeted since they were both hit multiple times. All 3 victims were just about a half a block from their home when they were shot.
And lots of businesses besides Shangri-La on this corner at 54th and Chester, and also seen not just on Shangri-La surveillance, but on all the other cameras of all the other places where we are. And in fact, we're in a grocery store parking lot. The killers came across the street where we are and ran down 54th Street at last sight. And sadly, all 3 of these people, the 19-year-old young man killed, the 43-year-old woman killed, and the 20-year-old now at Presby, somehow miraculously still clinging to life a couple of hours later, despite being shot multiple times and having no pulse when he got there, all lived just doors away from where we are right now. So family at the hospital praying and hoping that young man pulls out, as are police, so maybe he could tell them what happened if he somehow survives. But the other family members here completely distraught. And believe me, when you hear 16 shots at 11:28 p.m. every...
Peace y'all, once again, this is God in them streets. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. I only need another 275 subscribers so that I can take my page all the way to the Supreme
When you hear
pedigree,
16 shots
you know
at
reality
11:28 p.m.,
of the true and
every
living
neighbor is
God.
out and everybody
This is God
knows
in them
instantly
streets.
the victims
Once
because
again,
they all live close
showing
by. And
that
they got
we
the word
must
from police
stop
officially
the
later.
violence
And it's one of the
and
hardest jobs
hatred
police have to do is
amongst
tell
one
somebody
another.
that their family member isn't coming home
Peace.
from when they